stream on the YouTube when you get a second.
Station ID. All right. 30 seconds.
Hello, and welcome to a beautiful disaster this wonderful Tuesday afternoon with Dutchie, the legendary punk DJ, and myself, Kat Monroe. And today we have in-studio guests Scott and Janelle from Operation Mockingbird and Clive Farrington of When in Rome. And we have Thin Man from 45 Grave Frankenstein on the way as well. We have a great show planned.
That's a lot of fucking people.
And Thin Man's supposed to be bringing a bag of adult toys to give away. So if you're listening, you can call in 909-360-8330. And thank you, Kyle, back there in sound for helping us with all your sound needs. Our sound needs.
Adult toys.
Yeah. Adult toys.
What's that got to do with music and punk rock?
It's fun.
Well, you make sound with it.
Do you
sounds, yeah. They generally produce sounds.
Generally? Buzzing sounds and screaming.
Corey, Brass Knuckle Voodoo uses it on his guitar.
Does he really?
Yes, he does. There's performances where he uses a vibrator on his guitar.
While it's buzzing.
Creates a wicked
it does. It sounds really cool.
I bet it does, yeah. I bet it looks kind of weird as well. Where does he whip it out from?
His pocket.
Whoa.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You sound very quiet today.
Something sounds weird.
No, I mean quiet,
Me?
like off. Like
No, I'm
silent.
good.
Yeah?
I haven't.
Guzzle that wine. It might be
nothing's kicked
4
in
years
yet.
old.
I'm waiting,
So what up,
I'm waiting
people?
for the toys to get here.
Yeah, I bet you are. You'll disappear. So how is everyone?
Cool, thank you very much.
Good.
I heard you talking just now about a show on Saturday.
Yes, we
What
just
was
did
that?
like Totally 80s Festival with Thin Man. He was playing guitar for us. So, yeah, it was fantastic.
You gotta get real close to it.
Sorry, it was really, really cool. We went on at 1:20 in the afternoon, which isn't the greatest spot to be at, but, the atmosphere, and there was plenty of people there and everything else, and it worked out really well.
Where was it?
Right on the beach at Huntington.
I wanted to go to that.
Oh,
yeah.
fucking hell, how did I miss that?
Yeah,
then?
I did too.
Yeah.
I had to work and I had stuff, but yeah, I wanted
No,
to
but
go
how
to
did
that.
I not know it was going on?
I thought you did.
No, I guess not. Because I would have been there. I mean, apart from punk, I don't know, I say that about many genres. Punk, and they go, no, then it's reggae, and then it's 80s. And
Oh, there's so many shows right now too.
yeah, but on the beach.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Was it?
On
It
the
was a great
fucking
day too, Saturday, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Beautiful
Yeah,
day.
it was,
And it wasn't too hot either. I mean, it was the sun was out, but
I
it was a
live
bit
right there,
breezy
too.
as
I
well.
live like
So
10
it
minutes
was
away.
nice.
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Manchester, South Manchester.
From Manchester.
Yeah.
So when you started singing them songs, right, you would never imagine that, 30-something fucking years later.
Then we'd be still here, still doing
Yeah, well, not
it.
just that, I mean, I went to an 80s fest, fucking Jack FM one about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was just fucking blown away. I mean, it was sold out to start with. It's all the old bands that you went to listen to back then. And they sound just as fucking good.
Well, of course, we were signed to Virgin Records right at the beginning, and of course, we had to get proper jobs in between it all. We lost the record deal, and after the promise had the success and everything else, we were lost without a record deal, so we all had to get proper jobs and survive that way. And of course, the song "The Promise" was used in the film Napoleon Dynamite, which gave us another breath, if you like. We had another resurgence because of the success of that movie.
It's amazing that how that happens.
Absolutely,
Isn't it?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
great.
and it's luck, isn't it? I mean, it's
purely, yeah.
I mean, the directors happened to like the tune, and his wife liked the tune, and she said she would have murdered him if she'd not used it in the tune. So we were.
That's the best compliment ever, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
great.
so yeah, we were very lucky.
Do you live over here in the States? or
I
you live
do, but I just moved out of a new place. I'm looking for another place at the moment, so we're actually off to Miami on Friday. We play Miami on Friday with Boy George, and then the day after we're in Mexico City.
Oh,
And
it's
then
a
I come
fucking
back.
tough life you got, isn't it?
Oh, isn't it?
Fucking hell.
Boy, George, that would be a fun show.
Absolutely, yeah.
I bet the
yeah,
crowd
yeah.
just goes crazy.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and it's first time I would have met him as well, so
That's
good
a
for me.
bonus, yeah. It's,
Yeah, yeah.
It's funny that you say that about the song because we grew up in a different society over there.
Yeah,
And I remember the Levi's commercials,
yeah.
right? That if Levi's chose your fucking song,
Oh, mate, you're in.
fucking hell, yeah. I mean, the Clash came back from fucking nowhere with Should I Stay or Should I Go?
Yeah.
Just out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Their albums went to number one. Everything went to number one just because Levi's
Yeah.
used that song. And it got to be where if Levi's
Funny that you
chose
say
your
that
song,
about the song because we grew up in a different society.
Oh, what? How'd we get an echo?
We're about 3 minutes
it's your
behind.
engineer. Fucking hell.
Oh, is he watching us on YouTube?
He must be, yeah.
But the
I started looking stuff up. It was already ready to go.
I think the greatest example of what you're talking about is the Friends theme tune, the Rembrandts, I'll Be There For You, because that is probably their only hit record. And they've all retired on that one record because it was the Friend, of course, it was used on the Friends. which
That's,
is
all
massive
the time.
show.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you know what? I kind of interrupted. We didn't get around the table here, did we?
Sorry, I was taking all
No,
the time.
it's very informal when we do this show, so it's not even. a
There's
big
no
deal.
fucking rules, no.
There's no rules. So
Hi, I'm Janelle with Operation Mockingbird.
And I'm Scott with Operation Mockingbird.
Is your mic back on?
I don't think so.
there's the music too.
See, everything's connected.
Yeah.
Right, there's a connection in the room.
I've got like the mic, don't I?
Yeah.
Like,
That was me,
Oh,
though.
is it working now?
Yeah, it's good now. We're rock and rolling now. So, Operation Mockingbird.
Yeah. So we're a goth post-punk band. We just started a few, I don't know, maybe 6-7 months ago as a duo. And playing shows, recording, doing everything we can to...
And do you have
Do
do
it
you have
without-
other bands besides this, or were you in other bands before?
I've been in bands 35 years, most of my life. But this
I've
is
never
just
been
us.
in a band.
No?
Nope.
No.
Oh, your voice sounds great on that.
Oh,
You think that you've been doing it for a long time?
Thank you.
Yeah, it was great. She came to rehearsal with me one day, and I'm like, "Hey, can you just play some things on the keyboard? You know, just help us out a little bit." And she just took off from there. Started playing keyboards full time for us, and we let a few of the other people go, and we just said, "Let's just do it as ourselves." We
So,
can
what's
do
the
live.
what's the setup for the band? Because when we were getting ready, I put your CD in and let it play. And I love it.
Oh, thanks.
But what's the setup for the band? How many of you are in the band?
It's just the two of us.
And,
That's
and
it.
so when you record, you obviously can have that much more depth. What do you do
Yeah.
on your live?
What's that?
What do you do
with
when you're live?
We do backing tracks. I play guitar live, and she sings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. You know what? Fuck it. Let's play. What song do you want me to play off of that?
Track 3, The Fix.
So everyone knows what we're listening to. KaoticRadio.com.
It's a beautiful disaster. Dutchie, the legendary punk DJ, myself, Kat Monroe, Clive Farrington, Janelle, and Scott of Operation Mockingbird, and Thin Man just walked in. We got Kyle back there and Sam. Hey, oh, I see a special bag there.
Okay, now you-
And another guest. Is that your bodyguard?
It is his bodyguard.
That's his wife. So we're going to hear some Operation Mockingbird. Kaoticradio.com. Beautiful disaster. Give us a call, 909-360-8330. Win a prize.
To This is chaoticradio.com.
You said it all with that look you gave. A look only I can see. And if you could, then you would wonder how and why me. disdain for no reason. The look that says you're lost at sea. And all I wanted was your love. Why could you not deliver? And if we tried harder, maybe we could have loved forever. You're all I wanted. I tried and tried so many times. Why could you not deliver? And if we tried harder, maybe we could have lived forever. I tried and tried so many times. Why could you not deliver? And if we tried harder, maybe we could have loved forever. Why could you not
chaoticradio.com, and that was Deliver, new Clive Farrington. Hello, Clive. I like that.
Hello, thank you so much.
That was awesome. And previously to that, we heard, I'm sorry, that was Operation Mockingbird. What was the name of the song?
The Fix.
The Fix.
So
That's good
I'm
music.
going to start with you because we just finished your song, right? And I
Yeah.
just said as soon as that started, that could have been fucking right out of 82, 83.
Yeah, there were some ideas left over from the first album that we. The first album was a little bit diverse because there was 3 members and it was a very diplomatic band and we all had our own ideas. So all the songs sounded little different to each other, if you like, and not like most of the band. You know, like the really successful bands had a sound that went from start to finish throughout an album. We didn't have that.
Was there was never a second album?
No, but there were ideas, and which I brought forward 30, 40 years later, and
Fucking hell, 40
finished
years
them
later.
off.
Isn't
Sounds
that
wrong,
crazy?
doesn't it? It is crazy.
But it's good. It's really good.
Thank you.
No, it's again. You know
Thank you.
what? Do you when you play live? Obviously, you play stuff from this album.
When I do my solo shows, yes, but not the When in Rome shows. Only on the When. There's one that I do from the album called Breathing for the When in Rome shows, but none of the others. I save them for the solo shows.
And then any of the other original guys from One in Rome?
Me and Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Andrew, the two front men. That was what gave us our, I guess, distinctive sound. There was 2 front men singers. There was a high vocalist, me, and Andrew, low vocals. So it gave us a kind of a Walker Brothers sound, if you like.
I don't know about
I was
that.
thinking more like
Walker
I
Brothers.
was thinking more like Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli, very much.
Oh, you bastard. How the fuck can you say
Yeah,
that?
Jeremy says it better than I do.
Hey, you didn't have to come in dressed like fucking Milli Vanilli, though, did you?
You know, we have a track that we did together. I brought it down for you.
Yeah,
guys.
he did. It's right here.
We brought it down for you guys
like-
today to play.
We'll put it on. Oh,
Yeah,
we can,
eventually.
eventually, yeah.
Yeah,
I
he brought
think-
some new stuff too with from Frankenstein that's on here. Nobody's heard yet except for we're
Really?
here first. Yeah, world premiere.
Nobody else has heard any of this stuff.
So where's that band going right now? What's going on with them?
We're going to Germany in 2 weeks. We're playing at the WGT festival in Leipzig, Germany. We're heading out. We're playing on June 5th. We're all heading out here shortly, but the new album is coming out in 2 weeks.
You are the third band in fucking 4 weeks to be headed to Germany. Everyone
Yep.
seems to be going to fucking Germany.
But Frankenstein's done festivals.
So yeah,
in
but you're
Germany
going to
before.
Miami instead, and you just got off of Huntington Beach. So fuck Germany. Where would you rather go, Leipzig or Miami? It just sounds wrong, doesn't it?
Yeah, right. Miami doesn't have bullet holes in the walls.
No, but it could do anytime. And
Oh wait, I guess they do.
yeah, I'm not going there. I thought about that as you said it.
Oh.
But don't
Took me a minute.
Yeah, it does, Kat. It does. Yeah.
Uh,
So you don't get too excited because he's already started getting the toys.
I know.
out for
I
you.
saw he has a bag of toys, a couple bags of toys and stuff he's going to give away. So if you want to win one,
That's right. People
give
can
us a
call
call,
in. That's the first.
909-360-8330. What did you pull out of the bag? There was a green Why did it say camera on it? Didn't it say camera on it?
Free cam.
And there's a camera on
My
it.
free
It's
cam.
from
MyFreeCams.
So,
myfreecams.com.
yeah, you
They
brought
were-
me this really tiny little shirt that I'm going to wear to bed tonight, too. And it says,
What do you mean
MFC.
tonight? You're gonna put it on before the end of the show.
Oh, I am.
can't
It
wait
depends
to
on how
watch
much wine
this.
I get. Yeah.
Oh, I brought an extra bottle.
He thought of everything, all the accessories that go with that bag of toys. That fucker's got right there.
Oh gosh! And you can watch. He does.
Oh, he does as well. Kyle, you're driving some.
And you can watch live on
Start
YouTube as
whining,
well.
man.
So.
I come prepared.
Yeah, you do.
Really? I didn't know that about it.
You're listening to Beautiful Disaster on chaoticradio.com with Dutchie, the legendary punk DJ, myself, Kat Monroe, and a plethitude of guests in today.
Yeah, and and before that, before we were listening to Clive's song, we were listening to The Fix. Who writes the songs? And I'm guessing you do.
So I write all the music, and then she does all the lyrics and vocals.
And you've only been doing this a few months, though.
Yeah, since about November.
And playing where?
All over Orange County.
The doll
A
hut.
little bit.
Doll
Yeah,
Hut.
Doll Hut a lot.
Yeah, I missed that show.
Is it difficult to find places for your kind of music?
For our kind, yeah, absolutely. It's been almost impossible. We do like a lot of things where we just completely don't fit at all.
But
And-
you have to take the shows because if you don't, you've got nowhere to play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because one of the things I say about the pay-to-play shows, right, and there's a lot of them, right, and again, we can argue whatever the fuck we want, but there's a lot of bands will argue, you know what, we make money out of them because we got a lot of people following us, right? But what happens is you get these bands all thrown together, and you get 4 different genres.
Yeah,
Yeah.
none of them mesh. It
And
doesn't
now,
mesh at all.
I fuck the pay to play.
Yeah.
I don't care about that, but I care about when I go to a show. I don't want to go to an 80s fest and see fucking Slade or The Sweet, or I want to go and
Yeah.
see 80s bands. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
You got to stay with the same thing.
Yeah.
And what happens too, though, when you do that, is the fans for the one band will stay and they'll leave.
Yeah.
So it get,
They
it's
come just to see
yeah.
their friends, and then they split.
Couldn't
as
be
soon
more
as they're
difficult
done.
for you. It couldn't be any fucking easier for you, could it?
Oh man, we're lucky, isn't it? We're just lucky. Yeah,
Well, it's come back so big, right?
yeah.
It-
the
it-
80s has come back in a massive way, especially here in America. And it's weird that we didn't have a hit back in our home country. We can't get arrested now. We couldn't do the Doll Hut in our own country.
Really?
Really?
No. We played the Doll Hut here, but never in our own country. Not any venues like that. No small venues will. In fact, they've never heard of us. In fact, Kelly Clarkson did a version of The Promise live in Manchester, and she said the guys that wrote this are from this place,
And they didn't know?
and nobody's heard of it. I bet you've never heard of them.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
So at least you can walk down the street.
Absolutely, yeah, it's good to get
Were,
home.
were,
and,
were you in England, Dutchie, when his song came out?
Yeah, I came here in '91.
And did you hear
Yeah.
it out there?
Well, I don't know because I've been here so long and the song has been played so many times that I thought it was just another 80s song that I would have known from back there. But
Yeah.
you're saying I probably wouldn't have done
You won't
right?
have done. It went to 58 on the major chart, so in the UK, and 11 here, and number 1 on the dance chart here. So it didn't do anything in the UK.
Yeah, and then I guess not. I didn't know it until I was here.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of music that we'd never heard of.
Yeah.
Right? When did you come over here?
2011. Well, we came touring in 1988 and 1989 when the single was released. And it was in the day. You know what was really good about those days is you could actually walk into a radio station with your record and say, "Can you play it for us?" Even the big stations
Right.
would do that. And now it's difficult to get past security. You can't even get to reception anymore to the bigger stations. So that was how the song became a hit because the keyboard player's cousin came out to live in San Francisco and he went to Live 105. He had no clue about how big that station was, but it was one of the biggest on the West Coast. Gave them the 12-inch record, and they started playing it, and it was like wildfire from then.
Weird.
Then on.
And one station can start that, and then it
Yeah.
goes,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
think that's
worldwide,
cool,
but
though. It's
you're better
awesome.
off having one big hit
In
in,
America.
a country of 400
Yeah.
million than one of 50 million. You know?
Absolutely.
So you're going around the world now, though.
It mostly hit Mexico. It was a hit in Mexico as well, and South America. So yeah, around the world as far as the best places on earth are,
Yeah.
if you like. Caribbean. We're in the Caribbean in November in Dominican Republic for a week.
Oh, that's
That'll
nice.
that'll be a good one.
That's nice.
That's going to be a nice
Do you wanna
vacation.
come with us, Jeremy?
I am coming with you.
Jeremy, you played with him at the 80s Fest Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Ah, I wanted to go to that. I'm so mad I
Yeah,
didn't.
there's
Kick
videos
myself.
all over the internet and all that and stuff. But yeah, no, it was great. It was a great experience to go out. There were so many. I guess it was 7,000 people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people
7,000 people in Huntington Beach.
on the beach.
On the beach. I got sunburned and everything.
You look a little pink, yeah. I thought maybe it was the toys, but
Yeah, no, my
on the way over here.
yeah,
Now he's even more pink. Now he's red.
yeah. So yeah, all of the giveaways are used.
That's why that box was sticky.
Leave yourself out of this.
Oh, good Lord. But you're doing work with Clive now because you said you have a song that you've worked a couple songs.
There's a track. Can we
We've done
play
one
that
track.
track?
Yeah, if we can find it on that CD. It's we've done a cover version of a Stranglers track.
Ooh.
Stranglers were one of my favourite bands because I was well into punk in the 70s, late 70s. And Stranglers were one of my favourite bands, so this is...
One of my top three favorite.
Yeah, I was going to say
punk
that
bands.
just.
Absolutely.
And it's one of those bands that out here, everyone. I wasn't big into American punk back in the day, right? I'm more into it now because I play a punk cover band.
Yeah.
And then once I started doing that, I started listening to your Black Flag and your Circle Jerks and all that.
Yeah.
But the Stranglers is a band where English people will put the album on, or the first 2 or 3 albums, and sing along and know all the songs, and the Americans don't.
Yeah.
And they go, fucking, you know this? I'm like,
yeah.
how do you not? This is the fucking Stranglers.
Yeah. I bought their Greatest Hits. It's on 4 CDs, and everyone's a winner.
Yeah, it was one of the bands. I mean, I was lucky because I came from Aldershot,
Yeah.
and they came from Guildford, so they would always play 3 or 4 local shows before they went on tour, and they would always play the University of Surrey because that's where they all started the band at.
Yeah. Wow.
So I don't know how many times I got to see them. But hey, give me your take, all of you. Give me your take on this, right? Punk rock music, right? Started as it started, and we all have our different opinions, and I'm not going to give mine, right? Till later. I will say this though: I thought punk started because of a lot of the boring musicians who were fantastic musicians who played 5-minute solos on keyboards. Rick Wakeman, for instance.
Yeah.
All right, and then give me your take on a band like the Stranglers.
Well, right on when it all happened in the UK, Cliff Richard was at number 1, and I think everybody was a little bit sick of what was going on in the chart and stuff. The top 40 was just pure pop, and bands like the Stranglers and the Damned. I remember listening to the New Rose by the Damned. That was one of the first songs that came out over there as a punk record, and that just blew me away, And Stranglers just came through all that stuff,
What do you? Did you? You mean you're way younger?
Yeah.
Then-
Well,
then-
not that much.
No, you are.
I bet you are.
But yeah, no, loved all those bands growing up and everything. And, listening to them now, it was more like just rock and roll. When you compare them to, like, let's say Dead Kennedys or Black Flag or anything like that, which had that hardness to them. So growing up, we always kind of thought, well, yeah, that's where punk started, but this is where punk was taken.
What was the genre you gave me as your genre for your band?
We're probably more goth, post-punk.
Post-punk,
Yeah.
right?
It's kind of like we were saying before, Dutchy, old Susie.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, not entirely, but I mean, that's where I was going to go. And I don't like asking this question, but your music is so much different. Where does your influence come from musically? Because there's not much music around like yours.
I'm a huge Bauhaus fan, Christian Death, wide range of stuff, Skinny Puppy, things like that. So industrial, goth, stuff like that.
And as far as the lyrics that I put to it, it's more from, I'm inspired by poetry and poets. So my lyrics
And Morrissey?
pull more from poetry than necessarily certain bands and what they write.
You write poetry rather than lyrics?
Yeah, starting at about 14, I just started writing and writing. I have boxes full of writing, napkins, my phone. I write all the time, and I'm always writing down little ideas or little phrases, and then that's the seed, and then I start building everything around that.
Do you ever pull your old stuff out and just? Have you ever pulled your old stuff out and just? Wham! Let's do this. Let's put these as lyrics, and get your mind out the fucking gutter.
This side of the
Mind
table.
out
pull
the
it
This
out.
side of the
Don't
table's
pull it out.
dirty. I could, yep.
It should be two shows. Like we've got some good
The
shit
serious
going on,
stuff is
and then
dirty
the
over
fucking
here.
these
Debauchery
dudes right here.
over there.
Fucking hell. And I apologize for that. Don't blame me. Blame Kat.
Yeah. No, your voice is, I love your voice.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
beautiful. Yeah. And you were saying that you only did it for a few months. It sounds like you've been doing it for a long time.
It's funny. I initially was trying to sing a lot higher, and so then I said, okay, well, I'm going to start singing now. And so I went onto YouTube, and I literally just watched tutorials on how to sing and practiced, and eventually realized that my voice sits a lot lower than I initially thought that it did. And then once I found the range that it's comfortable in, then everything kind of started becoming a lot more fluid and a lot easier and more comfortable.
Where can if people are listening, where can they find your music?
All over the internet on anything with OPMB,
What is it?
official.com or Facebook /OPMB official.
Oh, the Operation Mockingbird. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that?
I was thinking the same. I was a little bit behind everyone else.
It took me a second.
Give me,
Oh,
give me
Operation
another track to
Mockingbird.
play off of that.
Sure. Do track 4
What's that?
with knives.
With Knives
With
from Operation
Knives.
Mockingbird on a beautiful disaster, chaoticradio.com.
Pretty little knife.
Won't you take a ride with me on Earth? Aren't you tired of your own 2 feet on Earth? I will make you want me. You had better want me. I will make you know what you are. Know what you are. And what you are. You're all alone now on these streets. I will give you a love so sweet. Time. lift your wings, knots and needles. You won't say goodbye to me, no. Darling. I will make you obey me. You had better obey me. I will make you. I know what you are. You know what you are. I know what you are. Pretty little dove. Pretty little dove.
ChaoticRadio.com, and that was Operation Mockingbird with Pretty Little Dove. Where's the name come from, Operation Mockingbird?
Well, it was a CIA project in the 50s.
That's what I thought. Okay.
You thought that, Cat?
I did, because but I wasn't sure. You know, you hear things and you're not sure, then it comes, you go, oh, yeah.
No, I'm not sure. I don't know shit like that.
I thought that maybe. Because I heard it in something else, like in a cartoon or a comic or something, yeah.
And it reminded you of the CIA or the FBI back in...
Yeah, just go.
I'm just fucking with you. Come on, Cat.
I'm all flustered because
Have another glass of wine.
I'm flustered because of that bag of toys.
Do you want to just get to the fucking toys and get it out of the way?
I posted that we're giving away some. He showed a little container of spunk. And a
I ain't going
Frankenstein
there.
CD.
Wow.
Is it CD, right?
That's a DVD.
DVD.
It's a different.
Frankenstein
We
DVD.
get a different picture where we're from, don't we? Yeah.
Why? What's the difference?
Spunk.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you carry on with it.
Bottle of Sprite.
Yeah, everyone carries one around, right?
Spunk and bollocks.
We were having a decent conversation before we went there.
Yeah.
Well,
We were talking. In fact, we got to a really good conversation when we started playing your song about poetry, and you were saying about what was the name of the book?
From Beowulf to Beatles, and it's a book. I don't know. It's probably at least 20 years old, and it has both lyrics and poetry in the book. So it does kind of an analysis of both. And as I was telling you during break, that's actually how I started to enjoy Leonard Cohen. I'd actually started looking at his lyrics as poetry and then found his music. So.
Are you a Beatles fan? Only because it came up in the title.
It's hard not to find something of theirs. They have such a vast catalog. So when they started getting more convoluted, I guess, towards the late 60s, early 70s, yeah, the early stuff was very kind of like simple pop.
It was ridiculously simple pop that the world bought into. I don't think they were any better than any other band that were doing a lot of the same stuff at that time. I certainly am not a huge Beatles fan. I went to see Paul McCartney, and yeah, he's okay, But I mean, America to me, when I first got to America, they were like, oh, Beatles, and the Who. They were huge on the Who, and
The Stones.
not so much the Stones. That wasn't the questions I got asked. I don't know. It was the Beatles, the Who, and I'm trying to think of one other fucking band, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, that was just not my genre at the time, And we came out of punk into the 80s, and then it was all you. And it was, Spandau Ballet, Duran, and all that, Pet Shop
I
Boys.
like that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a totally different thing growing up where we grew up. That's for sure. And you grew up in Manchester, which is a huge musical city.
Absolutely,
You
yeah.
know?
What's funny
I
about
grew up in Compton.
yeah.
Yep. Huge musical scene there as well.
What's funny, Dutchie, about you and Clive sitting here speaking? It's the first time I noticed a difference in the accents. We've had people in here from England with all different accents. This is the first time I noticed a big difference.
There is.
There is, yeah. Because we've like with the Bastards, where are they from?
They're from Yorkshire. They're from Leeds.
Bastards.
Theirs it's a little bit. It's not as.
Listen
easy
to what a gap jacked in chaoticradio.com.
Hey up.
Yeah. But it is totally. You're having trouble with that wine now, right?
I'm having no trouble.
Right. So yeah, it's
Are you going to share with me?
Yes.
It's different in the UK, right? Going from city to city, for sure, than it is in the States, where you can be in California, go 400 miles away, the accent's exactly the same. No one can tell where you're from, right?
Yeah.
You've got different cities, you know. Where were you born and grew up?
He said
Born
Compton.
and raised here.
Yeah.
In the hood.
Torrance, California. Yeah, right next door to Compton and all the everything else.
Yeah, come up on the microphone.
You got to put your mouth up on
Or
it, Jeremy.
move
Even though you
over and
got
get
the-
on that one if he's not going to talk. All right.
I'll gladly-
He'll talk.
I was just wondering.
He's just waiting.
Oh, don't touch the cord.
Oh, something like that. Lightning or something. My headphones. No, I always thought everyone from England. My mom was from England, and I never heard her accents in my entire life. And I always thought people from England sounded like Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins.
Wasn't
Yeah.
Dick Van Dyke an American trying to do an English?
Oh,
it was terrible. wasn't it?
Terrible.
Mighty
Terrible.
Jiminy, hey, my go.
I liked that.
I loved it.
Mel Gibson
Oh, God.
doing Braveheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
Mel Gibson's Australian.
Well,
Exactly,
they're doing the
that's my
Scottish
point.
and then doing the Scottish accent.
Oh, okay.
No, you need Kevin Costner in Robin Hood, where he keeps forgetting he's doing an English accent. Half the movie is speaking.
He doesn't
in
forget. He just
accents.
can't do one.
That's true.
Or Princess Leia in the first Star Wars.
Oh, God.
We're halfway through.
But that's a whole different fucking
Anyway.
story now, isn't it? Yeah.
So really, it doesn't show the thing on there.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
when you don't pay the extra money and you do it yourself, on your, this is
You
what
don't pay for
you
it to be
get,
pressed properly.
right?
We had a band that brought theirs in one time. We put it in and everything came up in German. And they couldn't figure it out. And we couldn't figure it out.
I'm pretty
Bundes-
sure it's track
Bundes-
number
Bundes-
5 on there, but I
and this
don't
is
know.
this is the compilation of both of you, Clive. and
I don't know.
Play that one anyway.
I don't know. Play it
Category.com,
anyway.
A Beautiful Disaster.
This is fantastic.
I'm just tired looking for myself. Yes, I'm just tired looking. I'm just tired looking for myself. And when it rains down, it rains down on me. And when it rains down, it rains down on me. I'm just tired looking. I'm just tired looking for myself.
chaoticradio.com, A Beautiful Disaster, and that was I'm Still Looking by Clive Farrington and Thin Man. That's good stuff there.
Thank you.
And you guys said it was just like a jam, that was just an accidental thing?
Yeah, we were working together on this, the cover of the Stranglers tune, and just decided to do another tune while we were there. And
So you just
I forgot
thought about it, and you didn't recognize it as
forgotten.
being yours.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like it.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like industrial 80s. It's really cool.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
So is this the first, it's a world premiere? Was that what that was?
That was the premiere. Yes,
Nobody
first time on radio,
nobody
yeah.
else aside from the two of us have heard this before.
So when you do something like that and it's kind of accidental, you play it on the show. Do you go, you know what, fuck it, that could be worth doing?
Absolutely. Yeah.
It was very
yeah.
Gary Newman to me as well.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And weirdly enough, I just bought that album, the Splinter album, his last album, and obviously there was some influence coming from that. I was also into him back in the day as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it must be rubbing off.
Did you go? Don't start that.
So, we must be rubbing off.
You had to rub one out.
Yeah, I knew you'd laugh.
Did you?
I'm sorry.
Did you go to a lot of
Bet
shows
you
as a
didn't get
kid?
that one.
Of course they didn't, Cat. Now went right by me.
I went to the really very, very few and far between, but I went to Roxy Music, David Bowie, and that's probably about it. I saw them about 4 times each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bowie's the first person ever affected me when he died. First time I ever
Absolutely.
cried
Yeah.
when a celebrity died.
Yeah.
And it kind of took me by surprise, you know.
Yeah.
I knew I grew up with him. I grew up buying all of his fucking 45s, his albums. Actually, I
Yeah.
didn't have to buy his albums because my older brother was a fan, so he would buy them all.
Yeah.
But as we went through, I became a disc jockey in the. I was 79. I was 16, right? And I think it was just about when Let's Dance and Blue Jean came out.
Yeah.
Maybe a year after that. But it was amazing. We were talking about it earlier. When you played your song, you that song off of Independence, I said it's amazing how close you get to that being a song that could have just come out of the 80s.
Yeah.
And you went, well, I kind of stuck to what we did.
Yeah.
Bowie didn't, did he?
He went in a different. Well, yeah. He
He changed in every decade.
Absolutely, and still stayed current in a way. Current as well. You know, really very current with the time. It stayed with the time.
Yeah.
Which was, which proves him as being one of the best songwriters of all time.
He affected every genre just about.
Yeah.
I got to see him in Anaheim, and it was the first time that I knew that he did anything with 9 Inch Nails and shit like that.
Wrote with them, you mean?
He wrote with them,
Yeah.
he sung with them.
Yeah.
He recorded with them, right?
I saw them at the Forum with them.
David Bowie?
Yeah, that whole tour that they did where it was
That
David
must have been
Bowie
awesome.
and 9 Inch Nails.
See, I didn't know they'd done any of that.
And they actually did a brilliant thing where it was 9 Inch Nails opened for David Bowie, but at the end of the 9 Inch Nails show, the last 3 songs, they did this thing where they started replacing all of the members from the
That's
9 Inch Nails and replaced them with David Bowie's set.
I'm going to have to look that up on YouTube. That sounds really cool.
I have it on video.
Do you?
You have
Yeah.
everything
Pizza
on
party to go
video.
watch it.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, you're coming over for a pizza party on that one.
Bring my little shirt.
Yeah, you can wear your little shirt. We'll drink wine and watch.
He has a video of me from like 30 years ago in some band.
Look, was it the similar type of band?
Yeah.
What were the names of the bands that you were in?
That one was Theater of Scars. I've been in a lot. Nothing that anyone's ever heard of.
You never know.
No, I know.
But we got a break. Play some commercials, make some cash. I'm going to go...
And give us a call because we have prizes.
Yeah. Well, when you come back, go full blown on you. You got the cameras.
Yep.
Get your vibrators set across
There's
the table.
one.
Do
Here's
your
your
little
first
show.
prize. It's green.
All
I
right.
might have to keep
That's
that.
a beauty, that, isn't it?
There's a no fapping in the bathroom, I noticed.
Yes, but there is a
Have to go.
neon light. Is that like a green? No, it's purple.
Oh.
Yeah.
When you come back,
Oh, what went through your mind right there?
Well, you can
Did you check
see-
the wall for spin art? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and when you come back, that thing will be used, and you can get it for an extra £1.50.
Did it come with batteries?
That's for
I don't
forensics.
know.
That light.
Check it
Oh,
out.
I'm not ashamed. Give it to me. I gotta go to the men's.
Check the bathroom.
Chaoticradio.com, A Beautiful Disaster. We'll be back after the break.
Johnny's in America, no tax at the wheel. No one needs anyone, they don't even just pretend. Johnny's in America. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of Americans. Johnny's in America. Johnny wants a brain. Johnny wants to suck on the coke. Johnny wants a woman. Johnny wants to think of a joke.
One, two. It's temperamental, and once it gets going, if you do touch it, it's not gonna.
What part of England are you from?
I'm from Aldershot.
Talking to her. No,
Adisha.
where exactly?
Hang on. It's right there. That's what we said. Some did it too tight and it just damaged the.
Light it off. You're doing it right there. I bet you it'll go away.
I wasn't radio at this club, but.
Oh, you were doing club? I was doing radio at 14. Had my own little AM station in the garage.
Yeah?
Got hired at KZY AM.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. Can I take my beer outside? Or
Yeah.
is that
You're good.
just like real radio? Sorry about the girlfriend in a comb. I got
That's pretty funny though.
one of my co-writers.
Maybe he. Hello?
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
You know he's gonna come straight in.
Nobody. We need a cone around it.
Put a cone around it. Tape it off. I found an attachment that might work for this microphone over here if you wanted to do one from over there.
You know, here's the stupid thing. We play in bands, right? We. I wonder if I plug that in one of these
You could, yeah.
here.
Don't
Right?
touch that microphone.
You gotta unwrap the cord.
Really?
Don't touch the microphone.
Lady, I am a musician. I work around
You
electronics.
do. I would run right into it.
You'd be like, oh,
I might have to steal this.
I touched the mic. Yeah, well, I might have to use it on you and use it on my guitar. Huh?
One, two. One, two. No, that doesn't work. You know what? Should just go out by
Will it
two
work for
cheap,
back there? No.
two cheap mics, right? Set the mic stands up back there by the couch. Put them on there.
Why does it say camera? Is there a camera?
myfreecams.com. It's just, I don't know, I don't think so. If it is on it, streams, just let me know when you're going to use it. Just let me have a.
Oops.
It's got USB on it. It's got fucking hell. It's got
oh
USB.
My God, maybe it is.
Who knows?
That's weird.
Who knows? I don't know how to do this, cat.
No, it's you can charge it on your computer.
You can charge your vibrator up on your computer. It's awesome. I want you to know we still are live streaming.
Yes, I'm gonna steal this one because you can charge it on the computer.
Because I can charge it at
It's
work.
your favorite color.
1 minute. You want to cue up a song?
Yeah, I got one ready.
Okay.
Yes. We need more of this or something. They're dirty over here on this side.
What's this?
That's his.
Who's?
The big guy. The body guy.
Brian Healy.
Yeah.
What's this?
His old stuff. He said it's just to let us know his history.
So we playing this as well. I should have been looking for that fucking song, shouldn't I?
This is Dave Klein from Agent Orange. You're listening to A Beautiful Disaster on chaoticradio.com.
We're back.
Oh, are we back?
Commercial. That was like 5 minutes. Yeah, that was like 5 minutes. How long do you think that was going to take?
I was there when you wanted me. I was scared cause I couldn't see. Constantly falling and out for the count. Brutal and painful. What time's you're awakening? Just look at the stage you're in. You're broken in pieces. Just another love song. 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 You are so beautiful. So I always falling. When you should be climbing, sensational calling. Just another love song, 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 just another love song. Just song, just another love 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 song.
That was just another love song by Clive Farrington on chaoticradio.com. A beautiful disaster. Dutchie, the legendary punk DJ, myself, Cat Monroe, Kyle back there in sound, and we have Clive Farrington, Thin Man, Brian Healy, Janelle, and Scott.
Wait, did you get into my bag of stuff? Because you're kind of sounding a little jittery.
I checked. Okay, we're giving away a bunch of stuff, so give us a call.
There's nothing in that box. There's a USB plugged in there and the other end plugged in
It comes with
somewhere else.
Okay, we're giving away prizes, and this one, like I said, I'm gonna
Don't
keep
keep
it.
taking it out, Cat.
I didn't touch it. It comes with a USB cord, so you can plug it into your computer.
Oh, fantastic.
I
so
need to
again,
go
that's
back to
from
the bathroom.
myfreecams.com.
Myfreecams.com, and it's a special toy with a USB cord. So
I do believe this mic is working, but you just can't touch it.
Oh, that's what she said.
And we do have some Frankenstein stuff and other stuff to give away as well. So give us a call.
So I'm gonna start there and go back around the room again. 80s music for you, right?
Yep.
You grew up in Manchester, right? Biggest bands in Manchester of the 70s and the punk was Buzzcocks.
Buzzcocks, yes.
Slaughter and the Dogs are from Manchester,
Slaughter
right?
of the Dogs, Withenshaw, which is right next door to where I was I'm from.
Right.
Yeah, and loads of other bands. Slaughter and the Dogs. I'm just trying to think of the others.
Joy
You named
Division.
the biggest. Joy Division, yes.
Yeah, Joy Division were to me one of those. They weren't punk.
No.
Right? They weren't a punk band at all. Well, they came on the end of it, right? 83, 84?
Yeah.
Kind of
That's
thing.
the sound, I think.
78, 79.
Was it that early, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask a random question?
No, fuck off.
Okay, well, fuck you then.
Who's on top?
You don't have to ask if you can ask a question. Of course you can.
Okay, no.
Put your hand up first.
We're in the last year and a half, all of a sudden everything's come up as post-punk.
Yeah. What the hell
Where
is that?
before it was there were goth bands like Bauhaus, Susie and the
of
Banshees,
Mercy,
Susie,
Lords of the New Church.
Because goth's a dirty
but
word.
all of a sudden
Cocktail
in the
Twins.
last year, everybody has classified all these bands as
Say what you
post-punk.
said again, because I don't think we heard you.
Because goth is a dirty word.
She's right, yeah.
That's right.
Why? In what respect?
But no one would ever admit to it. I mean, look at Andrew Eldridge.
Because Marilyn Manson showed up and a bunch of shitty metal bands with people with deep voices started claiming they were goth and they were just crap.
So what is goth then?
Well, what's post-punk? I'm trying.
Well,
that was
I'll
what my
volunteer.
question was.
I am called goth. I am not goth. I have a deep voice. So that's the closest thing they come to it. They either compare you to Jim Morrison. I run into old ladies. They think I'm Tennessee Ernie Ford, George Beverly Shea, and Rudy Valley and Bing Crosby. So I think anyone with a deep voice now gets called
But
goth.
but you don't consider yourself goth.
My Wikipedia,
Yes or no? I mean, that's an easy
Wikipedia
fucking
says
question,
I
right?
am. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you
think
ain't
I'm goth.
Wikipedia. You're you. What do you
No,
think?
I'm not goth. I mean, hell, I'm a normal guy.
I'm not talking about you look, right?
No,
Because you're not a fucking normal
I'm
guy.
music. I'm an actor who plays. I'm an actor who plays a singer in a band. I'm a recording artist. That's
But you
it.
would
I'm
not consider your music goth. We're going to play some of your
No,
music, right?
I'm a singer. I'm a singer-songwriter. You know.
Do you consider your music goth?
I think so, yeah.
Well, then
It's
I'm
just
goth
easier.
Too.
It's just easier because then, we say what we are and people have an idea at least of what they're going to hear.
And if you were to ask mainstream people or music journalists or whatever the fuck we're talking about, what would you, if you put that out and say, all right, give me the last 20 years, give me the top 5 goth artists, do they even know what the fuck they're talking about?
Not at all.
No, because now they're calling them post-punk.
Yeah.
If they're a real goth band, they've already broken up. Any good goth band worth listening to
What about new ones?
broke up. There are some new ones coming up, but
I think they call it new goth. now.
right. It's
New goth? There's too many genres.
There's so
But see,
many
there-
genres.
Too
it's
many
ridiculous.
genres. I do my Thursday show, my Look What the Cat Dragged In show, and I have people send me music. Oh, we're nerd punk. Oh, we're this. Oh, we're that. It's like there's too many. There's too many.
Well, the other thing is there's this weird overlap. Like you get a band like She Wants Revenge, their lyrics are dark as hell, and there's goth elements to it, but at the same time there's not really a goth band, but they're really good. They sound great.
You don't agree with that?
You don't agree with that?
Well, what it seems to come down to is kind of like, well, what is pornography? Well, I know it when I see it. So you can't
got my
really make
attention.
it seems like
It's easy.
It seems like people want to really resist defining what it is. So the reason that we consider ourselves in that genre is
You're in the porn genre?
Yes.
no.
He said yes.
Well,
She
that's a
said
whole
no.
other story, but
Hey, we're
the
going to
lyrics
lunch
are dark.
later.
The lyrics are dark. They're about things like
Roses,
addiction
castles,
and obsessive
dead,
love
barbed wire.
and domestic abuse, and so they're dark topics.
When I was a punk, or probably after I was a punk, was when goth started becoming big in the UK, right? And a lot of it was definitely the look.
But it
you
was
know?
also art. It was more art school related. Goth in this country, like I said, was sort of like a bastardized heavy metal. Real goth was over. In America, it was sort of like the Sex Pistols were long gone before people
But the
got
Sex
into
Pistols
the
have
Sex
nothing to
Pistols
do
here.
with goth, you know. And what I'm saying
no, but
is,
what I'm saying is, as far as punk goes, Sex Pistols were long and gone before they ever made a blip here in the U.S.
It seemed
And
like in the
with
early
goth,
80s, it was like all
everything-
death rock, and
Right.
no one ever called anyone goth or anything.
Right.
There were some goth bands, there were Sisters, there was The Cure,
Sisters
they always got
Worshipped
lumped into goth.
Floodlands.
But everyone just seemed like they were just punks or death rock or whatever else. No one ever identified.
I'll tell you who's goth. Most goth of all. Two most goth singers ever. Neil Diamond and David Bowie. Because
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond and David Bowie are the two most goth singers in the world because where everyone goes high in a chorus, both of them went low.
that doesn't make you goth. We got a phone
And
call. We're gonna take a phone
it's
call.
because they were both high.
All right, we're going to take a phone call.
Category-
Hopefully, this is more intelligent conversation than we're getting from the left-hand side of the table.
Okay,
This
who's
is
on the conversation?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
KayaKradio.com.
Who's calling?
Hello. This is Becky Gold. How are you, Dutchie?
Becky Gold. You get a good prize.
I was listening, and I heard you guys got some really rad prizes to give away, so I thought I'd give you a call.
Yeah, I've got the perfect prize for you, Becky.
Hey, do you have a double in there for these two?
It's used.
No, I haven't used it yet. No.
Gently used.
It might be used before I get it to you.
Oh my God!
The day's not over.
Hey, save it for Vegas, girl.
Okay, we could. Yeah, that's right. Punk rock bowling.
You can get up there on YouTube right now. Maybe they could show you the collection and can.
Yeah, what else you got?
You
Pull
can
it
choose
out.
which one you want to get.
Did you just tell me to pull
I
it out?
told you to pull it out.
Hey, you know what?
driving
Maybe if
now.
you
You're
play a Frankenstein track, I'll pull it out.
She's driving. Okay, I'll pick you a good one.
All right, thanks. And I love you guys. Your band is awesome. Keep playing it.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Becky.
Yeah.
Drive safe.
I will. Thanks.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Keep your hands on the wheel.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Put your hands on something.
No BJs, Dutchie.
No BJs?
No
Come
BJs.
on now.
Not today.
We'll see you
All right,
shortly, I
darling.
guess.
Yes. All right, bye-bye.
Okay, thanks, Becky.
Bye.
All right, I'm going to play another Operation Mockingbird song. We played 3 and we played 5, right?
Yeah. Let's do the last one, 6. Something more.
Something more?
Yeah.
Caoticradio.com, a beautiful disaster. And this is Operation Mockingbird.
You got to wait for me, Kat. I'm not
I
going to
gotta-
quit with my hands, not when they're shaking.
I
like
wasn't
this.
thinking. The wine might be kicking in. I wasn't
Could
paying
be,
attention to it. There we go. Chaoticradio.com.
Tiny little rock. I really care about the top huge rock. I really care about the food my burning skin. I really care about the grip of containment. I really care about the swiftness on its way. I really care about how I'm gonna get through today. your phone. I've got your money, you know I'm good. If I could buy it all, you know I would. If you just front me a little more, I'll pay it back and even more. You and I, we both got trade. As long as I can fuck, I've got a way to pay. All I really wanted was to have a little fun. All I really wanted was to feel like number one. All I really wanted was to silence this noise. All I really wanted was to be one of the boys. All I really wanted was a moment to unwind. All I really wanted was to free my mind. They rock out on the say they say that I need to my life this way. They say I'll bad, but that's not the deal. So I live year after year. Maybe one day the time will come, miracle happening, I'll be done. But I'm down a hole so dark and deep, and I'm the kind of guy that can't make it see. All I really have left is a pebble in my shoe. All I really have left is a room without a view. All I really have left is 1,000-yard stare. All I really have left is a misery I share. All I really have left is my soul locked in a box. All I really have left is a tiny little rock. When I put the gun, I'm so carefree. I had no idea this would be. Climbing on doors in the middle of the night. And they so jump, I know how high. I live in shame, but I don't want to change. And I think the life would be too strange. For the laundry, mop the floor. Man, I'm just gonna think I need something more. Something more. God. Walking to the river, 'cause I've got nothing to lose. With my pockets full of worries and heartache in my boots. Walking to the river, 'cause I've got nothing to lose. With my pockets full of worries and heartache in my boots.
chaoticradio.com.
Jesus.
And that was Operation Mockingbird. I'm sorry, what's the name of that song?
That was The Man.
Awesome. Great. I love it.
I do love it, and like I said, I
do
don't generally like that kind of music.
I don't either. I did when I was younger, and I haven't really listened to that type for a long time. No, but I haven't listened to it for a long time, and it's good stuff.
Thank you.
You got shows coming up?
We do. In June, we have a couple. What is it? We have Blacklight Lounge on
Wednesday, June
7th, and then in Long Beach. And then we have Day of Music Festival in Fullerton on June 21st.
I just saw an advertisement for that. There's a lot of people. This should be an interesting thing.
Yeah. We're playing at the Continental Room.
So do you get, are there even goth festivals?
We haven't yet. I mean,
no,
we're
but there
fairly-
are, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jeremy's playing one in a couple weeks with Frankenstein.
Yes.
So you got, you were in 45 grade for a while, right?
Yes.
Frankenstein now. We'll get to your couple of tracks in a little bit.
Okay.
Right? Could get closer to the mic.
You have to, put your mic up on it, Jeremy. Your mouth up on it, Jeremy.
Because
You know
it
you
was,
mu-
There we go.
you know, we were talking earlier on, and I do find it interesting, you know, and you slammed me while we were listening to music and go, what the fuck? No, Mott the Hoople, no, what's his name? See, I don't know.
Ian
his name.
Hunter. Ian Hunter.
Ian Hunter, you know, and again, we grew up in that time. It must have been huge for you, Clive, right?
Absolutely.
You know, not the genres that we grew up. How old are you?
I'm 59.
No, really.
Really?
Are you really? So yeah, you were even
What the
before
fuck?
me.
You're older than me.
You look great. He still, hey, he still looks hot.
But you know, we
you can
went,
sing the promise to
we
me
went
anytime.
through that. To me, we were born at the fucking perfect time.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
we got the Beatles, right?
Right.
And that whole rock and roll genre kind of thing, you know. And then through the 70s in 77 when punk just fucking exploded. Now I don't know. Were you a punk?
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, and then we didn't know what the fuck to do with ourselves in about 82, right?
Absolutely.
81 even.
Well, that was when Human League came through and Heaven 17. And
We had no choice because punk had gone.
This Lindrum showed up.
Yeah.
Who?
Lindrum and Drumulators showed up.
Never heard of them.
MIDI.
That must have been in America.
No, they're pieces of equipment.
Oh,
The drum
fucking
machine.
hell.
Oh, it
Synthesizer.
changed
Drum
that.
machine
Yeah.
showed up.
Gary Newman and shit. Yeah.
Right. It's like, oh, we don't have to pay one more guy? Bitchin', let's get one of those.
I don't think it was anything to do with that. We know it wasn't.
How many bands
No,
do you know
well-
that could dump the drummer?
Well, you know what? But when they toured, these bands, they toured with a full band.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
And they worked as well as they worked with drum machines. They worked with real drummers as well. So it was yeah.
That's what I loved when I saw Gary Newman, and again I saw him a lot.
Was it a full band?
Yeah, you know, and his drummers were fucking fantastic,
absolutely.
and his light show was unreal.
Yeah.
My roommate is actually the audio engineer for Gary Newman. Yeah, they have a great time.
I want to just stop a second because we got YouTube cameras. If you could just stand up and show the YouTube camera your left earphone, right? That is fucking special.
Let's have a look.
Oh, is it good?
It's fucking inside out.
You gotta turn it. Turn it.
He doesn't know how to turn it. At his
Hey, you
time
know
of
what?
the-
Hey, you know
turn
what?
it
That's
for
your
you.
audio engineers, not mine.
Where's the hell?
No, Kat's
Fine.
gonna fix it. Look, she's
I'm gonna sit here.
She's gonna
until
put
say-
batteries in it.
Oh wait.
Lord of the Flies,
Ow,
he
my
doesn't get
face.
the song.
Oh, my face!
Oh,
And you
dear.
still haven't fixed it. Okay, fine. Ow, my face!
So
There we go. Much better.
Well, we were also in a part, it grew up in an era where people stopped dropping off like flies from drugs, and and I really do think a lot of creativity came from drugs during that period. I hate to say it. I don't want to encourage.
Hey, you leave
I don't wanna
Aerosmith
encourage-
out of this.
I don't want to encourage people from taking drugs because a lot of people did shitty music on drugs. But there's a lot of, I mean, you listen to interviews with Eric Clapton, you know, Cream Volume Live 1 and 2. He said if he'd not taken heroin, he could have never played that because he knew he couldn't play that good.
No, that's yeah. He said it.
You know,
but
well,
that's
I don't
bullshit.
believe him because, you know, he's a.
People need
In the
certain
Garden
things.
of Eden was.
Inagata Vita would have never been a hit without drugs. Who'd have bought a record that has a 5-minute damn drum solo on it?
Well, that's what we were talking about. That is why fucking punk started.
Right.
You know, I was lucky enough to play some decent football, right?
Yeah.
And ended up at the lower end of my career.
Quit looking
playing-
at him.
Shut the fuck up! I'm talking fucking punk. right?
So it's the head injury that explains it.
That's it.
There we
I love
go.
what-
So I played for Camberley Town. And
Yeah,
Camberley Town's chairman was Rick Wakeman from
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
And I ended up in a conversation with him at the bar one Saturday and said, well, you're the reason that punk started. And he went, oh, I get that much credit. I said, yeah, because you were that fucking boring. and one of my points with the Stranglers was in Dave Greenfield, they had a keyboard player.
Fantastic.
Why, but how the fuck is that punk? That was everything we were against. And he had keyboards that were 4 high all the way around him, and he's giving it that, and we're buying into it, right? Yeah, the reason we fucking hated the music before was because of people like him.
Yes. Yeah, but that's clever.
Exactly,
that's
and we're
very
stupid.
Yeah.
Right?
But if you,
Is that how you look at it?
Classic punk and the
Yeah,
speed and the way music's done. You listen to a song like Sign of the Cross, you're not going to go, that's punk.
I don't know what the song that is.
Yeah, it's,
What band?
Stranglers song.
What song?
Sign of the Cross.
Nah, well, if that wasn't
Look
on
it
their
up.
first 3 albums, I'd gone by then.
Oh, okay.
I'd moved on.
The train left the station?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Did
I
you
did
get
the
that you
same
got
with the Clash.
tired of it?
So you were listening to Up to Junction by Squeeze?
Yes,
and
I was,
to
yeah,
Difford and
exactly.
Tilburg?
Oh,
Yeah.
once they changed the style, is that what
I
it
get
was?
it,
What,
no.
you said the same thing
I
about the
could
Clash
see that,
before, yeah.
where we made the shift to New Age. New Wave.
Yeah,
New
whatever
wave.
you want to call it. I mean, I appreciate what the Clash did. Right now, I do. I didn't then. I mean, I wanted
Right.
when the fucking Clash got on stage. To me, it needed to be fucking power, fucking punk.
Right.
Not we're gonna start singing. My daddy was
Right.
bank robber. But fuck off.
Oh,
Fine,
yeah,
right?
That
to me that wasn't
would have
punk,
been a
but
great double album.
It was a triple, right?
That's what I'm saying. It would have been
you
a
know?
great double
but
album.
even then, you grew up doing the fucking the 80s shit. Once you got into that,
Steady.
It's still in the box.
is it?
I didn't touch
needs
it.
to be, right? You know?
Yep. I remember seeing the White Riot tour, and that was fantastic with the Clash.
I saw
White
the
Riot.
next one, the
Yeah.
Give 'Em Enough Rope.
Fantastic.
Right?
Did you ever get to see Sex Pistols?
Not when they were the Sex Pistols, not back in not originally.
Say something.
You know?
if you're gonna do
Did you
that.
see Johnny Thunder or Sid or any of that? Any of that post
none of
stuff?
that.
It's making you nervous, Clive.
It's too bad. Buzzcocks?
Oh yeah, saw
are
the
you talking
Buzzcocks many times. I mean, I saw the majority of the bands in the day. The only ones I didn't see was the Pistols. Who else did you just say?
Buzz Sisters.
Johnny Thunders.
Johnny
Johnny
Thunders.
Thunders. Yeah, the American
Frankenstein.
Did you catch any of the Dolls shows?
No.
No, that was too soon, or
It
because
was-
technically Iggy and the Dolls had a pretty big influence, but they had no influence in America until the '90s. You
I would have
know,
loved to have
it
been
got
back there to
overlooked.
listen to that stuff.
Hey, let's hear the
All right, we got a
little
phone call.
Frankenstein.
We got a phone call.
I
They
don't know
heard
wanna
the
talk about-
buzzing.
Hey, bring it in.
Hello.
We got 2 phone calls.
Uh-oh. Hello.
Hello. Is this Kat?
Yes, it is. And Dutchie.
What's up, Kat? This is Dennis. What's going on?
Hey, Dennis. We have Clive Farrington, Thin Man, Brian Healy, and Janelle and Scott from Operation Mockingbird in studio.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
What's up,
Hey,
bro?
how you doing?
Just chilling
Yeah.
out with my cats.
You want one of the prizes, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
What we got for him, Jeremy? Jeremy's got to reach in the bag of tricks.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to assume that you don't want the giant dildo.
Well, we'll give this one to Becky.
I'm going to
We'll
assume
save
that
for
if he
Becky.
called in, he
What
does.
if I do?
He might.
Oh, well, maybe you do want it. Or
Probably
there's
not that one.
giant posters.
Oh, we got a poster.
Sandman.
Night of the Demons. A Hell is going to break loose.
What
we got?
how's that connected with anyone in the studio?
Yes,
just
how
so
is
I
it?
know.
What do you mean?
What's up, Dutchie?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm
No,
doing well. How are
I
you?
wrote the theme song to.
Ooh,
this
awesome! So that's a Frankenstein theme
thing.
song for this movie.
Well,
No, it's
That
a
would be cool.
Jeremy.
It's a Jeremy
It's
theme song?
It's a Jeremy.
He's like, don't give me a poster. Give me something
Yeah,
with
it's like,
bangers
don't
in
give
it.
those other four
You
guys
get a poster
credit.
too,
You want a T-shirt?
and a T-shirt.
T-shirt. You can put
Yeah.
Look, you can look on
T-shirt?
YouTube. It's a
a
T-shirt.
Frankenstein
Oh, it's a
T-shirt.
Frankenstein T-shirt.
I'll throw in a Degenerate Syndrome
yeah.
Flip it
Studio
around.
download. You know,
That's a go.
makes a great poster.
Cool. I'll bring it to you.
Okay, that'd be awesome. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for the band members? Anything intelligent to say from an American?
Not offhand.
To an American.
You're making us
How do
Americans
you like
look
to
bad.
in America?
I took that from an old Sex Pistols album. Carry On Sex Pistols. That,
They
another
only had
product,
one,
you know,
come on.
where the interviews were going on and people
No,
would
there
just
were
ask
four.
stupid fucking questions. You know,
Right.
Children's Letters to the Sex Pistols. Now that'd be a great book.
That would be a great book. Oh, I think we had another call. Okay, Dennis.
Thank you,
All right.
Thanks
Well, you guys
again.
have yeah, thank you.
Don't
And,
sound like a menace at all.
Yeah, not too much of one. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Thank
Okay,
you.
thanks, Dennis. So
Okay.
now, Jeremy, you were saying "The Night of the Demons." That's your song, isn't that?
No, actually, Dinah Cancer and I wrote the title track to this movie.
Oh, okay. Way cool.
And yeah, it's actually on the thing that I gave to you. I think it's track number 4 on there. And
He's
maybe if
hoping.
you want to listen to some music for a second.
I had track number 1 actually lined up, but now you fucked me up.
Well, track number 4 is Night of the Demons.
Well,
Dinah
let's
Cancer.
fucking
You know
play it.
Dinah Cancer, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had the pleasure of having breakfast.
Yeah, she's a great woman.
Yeah, went to see a show down there with her and Susan, and then we went for breakfast in the morning. It was kind of cool to get a totally different perspective from someone being up on stage in front of a full crowd, right? In full fucking rock and roll, I'm killing it, to sitting there in the morning and, you know, just talking shit. Yeah, it was cool. Really cool. Really nice fucking woman. Really nice woman.
chaoticradio.com. A beautiful disaster. We're going till 6:30 today, so keep on listening. We have more prizes. Give us a call, 909-360-8330.
Monsters and goblins creep at dusk. Trick or treat before it starts. Drinking stoned and party all night. Have no idea what lies inside. Come on out and party with the dead. Sun's going down. Say your prayers. The demons come alive on Halloween. Come on out and party with the dead. Sun's going down. Say your prayers. The demons come alive on Halloween. Unholy blood loves the devil's playground. Sins of the flesh bring the beast out. Welcome to our house of death. Pray for daylight till this nightmare ends. Come on out and party with the dead. Sun's going down, better say your prayers. The demons come alive on Halloween. Come on out and party with the dead. Sun's going down, better say your prayers. The demons
chaoticradio.com, and that was the title track from Night of the Demons, the movie by Jeremy Thin Man and Dinah Cancer. 45 Grave.
Was that a 45 Grave track, or was that
That was a
just
45
collaboration?
Grave track. We did that for the movie Night of the Demons. It was like the remake of Night of the Demons.
I liked it.
Yada,
That was so
yada,
80s. It was
yada.
like so late 80s kind of. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what year there was. I'm sorry. I do remember seeing the part of the movie. I never saw the movie, but it was like late 80s, 90s. I want to say.
So it wasn't such a stupid question then when I asked, is this related to anyone?
No, it wasn't.
Because, you
It
know,
wasn't.
I don't know.
Well, everybody that's in this building right now has some sort of thing that has to do with me, and everybody
brought-
else
this is
has
entourage.
everything that has to do with everything else.
Oh, can we see the nail marks on your hands and feet, please, Jeremy?
Yeah, Jesus figured out that it shouldn't be through the hand, but through the wrist.
That's right. Because he was a carpenter and he knew better.
Oh, good Lord.
You was asking me, we were talking about living
Asking?
legends. Right? Living legends, right?
Right.
I've been to see, oh my God, I mean, you know, someone put on Facebook the other week one of the stupidest things, but something that just fucking took off. Here's 10 bands, 9 of them I've seen, one
Oh
of
my
them,
God,
one
that
of them
thing.
I haven't.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that thing.
Right? And
Yeah,
it was
that
that thing, but it was clever. And all of us people who responded, and then we all started going, all right, enough already, fuck off. We responded. Now everyone gets their chance.
We don't call you people.
And we are. You people. When you sit in this chair, you can call me you people. When I sit in it, I call you people.
You people.
You people
Fair
that
enough.
side are not
Just
quite
because
as nice
I-
as these people this side.
You might want to watch
It's
the play
amazing.
Hamilton.
This is
I don't
it's
think
okay.
things turned out well
We're
for you people.
we're all on the dirty side. It's better.
Right, that's
I have
done.
the spanking
Oh yeah,
stick.
you are.
But
I
where
like
the fuck-
this.
where was that going?
I don't know. You started it.
You had said we were talking
Oh,
about legends.
we were talking about living legends, right?
Right.
And the bands you've seen and the people you didn't see. I haven't seen Iggy. I'm going to see Iggy Pop in 2 weeks at Punk Rock
you're
Bowling.
lucky
I saw Bowie once.
Me too. I
right?
might kidnap him.
No,
I got
he's
lucky
dead.
enough
You
to
can't.
see the Stones. Just luckily, I happened to be in the MGM Grand when 2 hours later they were playing.
See, that'd creep me out. I don't want to see the Stones at the MGM Grand. I want to see the
Why
Stones.
does that creep you? Why does that creep you out?
Because that's not the Stones. The
It was a
Stones I want to
tiny-
see as a stadium. I don't want to see.
Fuck off!
I
Why the
don't
fuck
wanna-
would you want to see anyone?
Because
in the
I don't want to
stadium?
see a bunch of Japanese tourists playing fucking slot machines in Kino on the way to see the fucking Rolling Stones.
Slurping noodles.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
Japanese.
know.
I'm English.
I'm just not you for crying out. I mean,
I really think
I don't
so.
want to see the international community playing dice games on the way to see the Stones.
Would you
It's
rather?
sorta
Would you rather see
anticlimactic.
someone in a stadium or in a
Never.
small arena?
Never. I saw
I
someone at
wanna
the
see him in a
Forum
small
once,
room.
and I swore I'd never go to a big show again.
I will only go if it's the only place I can get to see them.
Yeah.
Right. No, I get that. It's just like Las Vegas, the Stones. It's like, oh, Wayne Newton, the Stones. Whoop.
See, now you need to jump out of that, putting everybody in that category, and just
I mean,
take
it's
the
not like it's
take
the
the
rag
moment in
bag.
life. The moment in life.
That's true. That's true.
I'm,
That's
I'm
where you
sitting there
are.
playing
That's where
blackjack,
you are.
and the girl's got a Voodoo Lounge pin on. I go, what the fuck? What the Stones? He's like, yeah, they're
Okay.
playing in the arena in 2 hours. I'm like, get the fuck out! I was winning. I was fucking killing it on the blackjack table.
Oh, well, shut
I got
up.
tickets for half price because some little scalper outside thought he was going to kill it. I said, yeah, we said, well, I don't give a fuck if we see him or not. I'll be back in an hour. And he's like, take him.
Well, no, I'm saying,
Right,
given,
but
given the
regardless of
choice
where,
Stones
regardless
or no
of where.
Stones, I'd see them at the MGM Grand. It just sounded kind of weird to me that you.
Yeah, that's
could
because
see
you'd
them.
Clive,
be there.
Who have you seen that you would like? Can't imagine that you've seen is so fucking good that was that big a legend. You said you saw Bowie 4 or 5 times.
Well, Roxy Music more than that.
yeah, I
mean,
never saw him.
Brian Ferry.
Never saw him.
fantastic.
He's still alive, right?
But
Oh, last tour was incredible. Just saw him.
You, I had dinner with Brian
for a band that
Ferry.
sounds just
Brian
like
Ferry.
they should, they don't check. It sounds like the record, if you like,
Yeah.
and there's no tracks, there's everything's live, and they just sound absolutely brilliant.
His last LA show was just unbelievable. Best sounding concert I ever heard.
Really?
Microsoft Theater. If you ever get a chance to go, I don't know who put the sound system in.
I've been there. I saw the Dropkick Murphys
Absolutely
there.
incredible.
Why is my mouth bleeding?
I pushed a little harder.
Drug addiction.
It's that vibrator.
It's-
What were you doing with it?
Yeah, did anybody win that yet?
Yes, we got one winner for that.
A one?
Yeah, cat's
Did you say
girlfriend.
winner?
Just out of curiosity, who did you see at Microsoft, and was it as good or?
I saw the
when
Dropkick
in Rome.
Murphys there, and it was. I was upstairs, and it's a tiny little place.
Right.
Right.
It
Wait,
doesn't
ups-
it's
We're
like-
talking about the same place, right?
Right,
Opposite the
it's like
Staples
there's
Center
not-
at LA
yeah,
Live, right?
Right. It's like there's not a bad seat in the place.
No, there's not.
It sounds great.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
They always
Going
remind
across there because I would say the best show, and I'm not talking about the best concert, but the best show I ever saw was Alice Cooper,
I could see that.
right?
I saw him. I didn't like it.
I think Alice Cooper is the most incredible performer. I think he literally changed the face of music.
I'm not going to argue with
He
that.
made it a show. He
Yeah.
made it more than. I mean, I remember when you'd go see a band like King Crimson, and if Robert Fripp dropped his pick, the audience would cheer because that's the only movement of the entire night.
Alice Cooper and
Alice
an
Cooper.
influence on goth music just because the
Oh,
way he looked.
totally.
Because his
Just
music,
the way he looked.
his music was nothing to do with
$1
it.
Billion Babies. I Love
Yeah.
the Dead. I mean, no, untouchable.
I love the dead.
All right, let me just hang on. 2 and 3. All right, 4's off. All right, we're good now. We can talk.
Hey, it's the dirty side.
That's why I turned it off. I'm just fucking.
You're listening to CaoticRadio.com. A
no,
beautiful disaster.
But seriously, I got to see him. Liked his music. After I saw the show, now I loved his music. I'd never listened to his music from the early 70s except for the obvious hits.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's the thing. Once you see a live band, whether you like their music or not, before you see the live band, you kind of become a little bit of a fan.
Especially if you walk
they do
away
a good
from
job.
the exactly.
Well, there's nobody right now that's got the theatre that Alice Cooper's got. You know, there's no new bands that have got that kind of theatre. You know, to their act.
Gaga does.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Oh,
No, yeah, maybe.
The only thing Gaga's got over Britney Spears is she can actually play a musical instrument sometimes.
No, but let's not knock someone.
No,
for,
no,
for
I'm
trying,
not knocking her. I
for
just think
trying
that
to
she's
bring
doing.
theatre.
I just think she's the next Madonna, and then there'll be someone else doing the same thing. You know?
It's cycles.
Yeah. How many times
It's a
can I?
cycle.
How many times can I flip someone else's image?
Yeah, she
And
sounded a
Alice
bit like-
Cooper didn't do that. Alice Cooper showed up and
There goes the vibrator.
did Alice Cooper.
I hear the vibrator again.
Well, no, because
know
you
he
know,
could do that.
I'm sorry, I'm going on about Alice. It is one of
I
my
didn't know I
lifelong
could
dreams.
stop
I
everybody's
support the
world.
ministry he has and everything. It's one of my lifelong dreams to meet Alice Cooper. I just think he's it for
Play
me.
a round of golf with him.
No,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
that's the only problem.
Does he
couldn't
play
discuss
golf?
golf or
Oh,
politics.
Huge
he's a
golfer.
fucking great golfer.
Yeah, he wrote it. His second his the book he actually wrote is called Alice Cooper Golf Monster.
You should go golf with him then.
No, he would fuck up Alice Cooper's
That'd be
day.
like talking. That'd be like talking politics with him because the guy voted for Nixon. So
I actually bought tickets to go see Alice Cooper and Marilyn Manson. It's the-
You
it's the
would
first
buy
time
tickets.
I bought tickets for the very first row, and the kid said, "Dad, graduation's June the 6th." I'm like, "Fuck off!" The same day. It was like it was the most expensive tickets ever. Well, it weren't crazy, but it's like front row. Who's doing that fucking noise? I'm going to kick him out of the studio in a minute.
I would have
this?
said sorry.
No, it's not.
I would have said sorry, son. Your
can
mom's
spank him.
really going to be proud of you.
Whose music are we going to play next? I'll tell you what we're playing.
Why don't you
Go on,
play
say it.
something?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think someone needs a spanking. Someone needs to call in and win some more prizes. There's a bunch of stuff in there. I still want to see
I
it
think
all.
you just want to take them all on.
Maybe that's why no one's calling in. I told everybody they
She
can't
just
call in.
wants to take me all home.
She ain't that drunk yet.
That's supposed to be.
Don't laugh.
It's a spanking stick, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. No.
You need something a little harder. There we go.
With
Yep.
substance.
I like this.
opening line with no sense of winning. We were perfectly balanced on rooftops of chance, all neatly arranged around your circumstance. If I should fall into your arms tonight, if I should fall, I hope that you'll hold me tight. If I should fall at your feet tonight, if I should fall, I hope you'll be waiting, I hope you'll be there. There's a crazy man out there, and he's chasing a dream. Will nobody tell him he's been caught at the scene? If I should fall into your arms tonight, if I should fall, I hope that you'll hold me tight. If I should fall at your feet tonight, if I should fall, I hope you'll be waiting, I hope you'll be there. Hope you're gonna catch me. If I should fall into your arms tonight, if I should fall, I hope that you'll hold me tight. If I should fall at your feet tonight, if I should fall, I'll be waiting. If I should catch me into your arms tonight, if I should fall, that you'll hold me tight. If I should catch me at your feet tonight, if I should fall, you'll be waiting. If I should catch me to your arms tonight, if I should fall, that you'll hold me tight. If I should fall tonight, if I catch your feet tonight, if I should fall, if I should be waiting, I hope you'll be there.
Fall by Clive Farrington on a beautiful disaster punk radio show, chaoticradio.com. Still have lots of prizes to give away. Give us a call, 993-60-8330. I want to thank, first of all, before we keep going, Jeremy from Thin Man for bringing in this whole entourage of wonderful guests. Jeremy Thin Man from Frankenstein, sorry. The wine's kind of... See?
Oh, yes.
You brought in that bottle, and I'm looking at these toys.
And he's doing
and
sound effects as well.
He's doing everything, isn't he? You can't knock him, can you?
No.
Hey, we're gonna have a party later.
What do you
So,
say?
yeah,
Party,
okay.
party.
What?
What do you say? I can't understand you. You're gonna have to write it
Yeah,
down.
that's okay. I can't understand you either.
When you talk slower like that, I can. You're good.
If
So
I
just-
start slowly, then you can understand.
So craziest, Clive, craziest fucking time you had on the road.
With him? It was
No,
last
not
Saturday.
with him. No, not with him.
Saturday. Why was it Saturday?
was there.
Because he was there?
Yeah.
Hey, grab the mic because I seriously, you've been around the world a few times,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You've been. It's funny that you can come from Manchester, right?
Yeah.
And other bands sing your song and tell them it's you, and you could be standing next to them, they have no fucking clue.
No, absolutely.
Right, and even
yeah,
if you told them and they looked it all up, they go, "Get the fuck out!" They never even heard that song.
Yeah. My mum and dad do it all the time. They go,
Do
yeah,
they?
yeah. Oh, this is my son. Yeah, yeah. It's a privilege to be in the position, you know, to be able to do that, to be able to go back to Manchester and just have a relaxing time, and then come here. And it's not as big as all the others. I mean, we had one hit record, but I think it's one of the most covered records as well. A lot of bands have done it, done the tune, but you know, lucky.
What kind of reaction do you get from crowds? The fact that it was only one song, right?
Yeah.
Nothing
Only
else.
one song?
Nothing else hit. What about
Heaven Knows went to about 40, I think, in the US
That was a good
chart.
song. Yeah, I remember that song too.
There are some, as far as I'm concerned, there's better. Not, I wouldn't say there were better tunes than The Promise, but they're up there with.
But that's the one that blew up.
Yes, absolutely.
And I have to say, I had Clive play when I had my art gallery. He played at my art gallery, and he played at the Doll Hut. And I saw grown punk rock men, big tough men, cry when that song came on. Talking about how it reminded them of like high school and stuff like that. I mean, they have. It's crazy the reaction. They all sing along.
Yeah.
They all get really, really emotional and really into it. It's
Absolutely.
amazing, especially like in a small place like my gallery and like the Doll Hut, which is a small little place. I can't even imagine in a stadium. Right, the lighters come out and everything. Right.
On Saturday, we have this long intro where you don't really know it's The Promise. It's a real kind of orchestrated intro that we have for the song that goes on for about 3 minutes before the piano comes in. And if you see the video, you see all the people just rise up and they're all singing the song.
Fucking unreal, isn't it?
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's
unreal.
But in the small environment, it was insane. The energy was crazy. Yeah. Everybody stops what they're doing and they're like, "Oh wait, what's this?" Yeah.
Oh, we got a phone call, so we're gonna take it. I ain't interrupting you, but I'm gonna
do it.
Hello,
All right.
hello.
Hello there, folks. How are you guys doing tonight?
Who is this?
Well, it was the sodomizer, but you also know me as Brian Hardy.
There you go. It's yours. The mic is yours, Jeremy.
Hey, Brian. The sodomizer, that made a thin man's eyes open up.
How are you guys doing
his
tonight?
Speaking of sodomizing, I think we got some prizes. What you got there for him, Jeremy?
What do you mean? Who's the sodomizer?
He's a. What was the finishing move of the sodomizer? He's a wrestler. What was his finishing move?
Oh man, I forgot it. I don't know.
So let me tell you who's on the air right now on the phone. Brian Hardy's on the phone. He was a guest on Cat Show a couple of
He's a
weeks
great
ago.
musician.
Great musician. Came across.
He's a wrestler, too.
He's WWE wrestler and he's a musician. And he's a fucking lunatic.
Dutch, do they pay you all that money to say that nice shit about me?
No, but you gave me 2 CDs and I sold them for 25 each. So.
But the sodomizer called in the
For
show.
only 25?
They were free.
Didn't the sodomizer say he used the big dildo?
I think there's
Why are you looking at me?
It's something, the ball sack smack or some shit like that.
When he does the pile driver.
The ball smack snacker?
So get him something, and don't get him a poster. Get him something that he can insert somewhere.
Well, we have it.
That's not going to insert anywhere.
We give him
without
the
hurting him.
DVD and what else you got?
So
there,
you
Jeremy?
kept telling me that he's got a bag full of adult toys, and you two are
Here's a
saving them for
t-shirt.
yourself.
Here's
That's
a-
what I think you're doing.
What?
Maybe.
You can't catch it.
Don't throw any more. I got a glass of wine behind me. It's more important.
I'm not throwing it.
This sounds like a blast. Send me a bunch of cool stuff and we'll sodomize the shit out of it.
All right, we will do.
Fair enough. Well, there's a.
So Brian, how's life right now? How was your
Good,
West
man.
Coast tour?
It was good, man. I'm back in Maryland doing nothing with
How
life
boring,
except
yeah. You came to California,
sleeping.
lived the life of
Yeah.
a rock star. Well, actually, you went all over the US, didn't you?
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh. Oh, I know what that is. Those are cool, I think. Let me see. Let me see.
Brian, I apologize. I'm trying to have a conversation with you, but Cat
Oh,
Monroe's
it's not
got.
what I thought. Oh,
She's looking at sex toys.
Kayla is going to be happy with this one.
Nipple clamps.
That's it.
It's
No,
a
man,
little.
everything-
It's a little mini keychain vibrator.
No, it's not. It's for putting in your bottle
Yeah,
of
that
wine.
looks like a butt plug.
Listen.
Butt plug.
It looks like a butt plug.
So we'll send that. It's green too to match the Frankenstein shirt.
That's awesome.
That's rad.
That's awesome.
I gotta find you a little chaotic radio track, the one that makes me fucking smile
Oh,
so
it's on.
much.
It's, you know what? It's on my phone.
Is it?
Yeah. We'll play it later.
Brian, thank you for calling, brother. We'll send
You got it,
it
man.
won't be
Take care, you
expensive to send this to you.
No,
'cause
I'll send it to him.
I'm not sure
Right
anyone
on,
would
right
feel
on.
that, would they?
This little tiny vibrator. It's awesome.
Is it?
Look at you can hide it in your wallet.
Or anywhere.
One of the two.
I've never heard it called a wallet before.
Wait, who's
All right,
getting
guys, be
spunked?
good, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
Who's getting the spunk?
More people might call in. We'll see. We got Spunk. If you want to call in, we got Spunk for you as well. Chaoticradio.com. A beautiful disaster.
On that note.
On that note, Clive Barrington.
Yes.
Trust me.
This is cool. It's a-
Heaven knows I try, but nothing will give way at all. I always see your face at the start of every day. You always set the rhythm that makes my body ache, like falling from a wall. It's just your back you break. Heaven knows I tried to treat you better. Heaven knows I tried to give a little bit more. How much will it take to stay together? Heaven knows we tried, but we drifted apart. Right from the start. You always broke the border. It was always there to break. I gave you all my loving, as much as you could take. But still there's something missing. It's gone missing deep inside. My words don't compensate at all for all the nights we died. Heaven knows I tried to treat you better. Heaven knows I tried to give a little bit more. Yeah. How much will it take to stay together? Heaven knows I tried, but we drifted apart. Right from the start.
I love you can't have, I love you can't face. I love you both ones and I love you both ways. What seemed like love felt like pain. Everywhere you move, it's gonna be the same. Blame it on people, blame it on cars. Whichever way you do, there's gonna be scars.
Heaven knows I tried to treat you better. Heaven knows I tried to give a little bit more. Yeah. How much will it take to stay together? Heaven knows we tried, but we drifted apart. Heaven knows I tried to treat you better. Heaven knows I tried.
ChaoticRadio.com, and that was Heaven Knows by When in Rome. Good stuff there, Clive. Good stuff.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We still got more prizes. Give us a call, 909-360-8330. Thank you to Thin Man from Frankenstein for bringing in all these wonderful people and prizes and music.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's.
I want to thank
It'd
Clive,
be
too.
awesome if you played one Frankenstein song this whole time.
I'm trying to get through it without not playing one. I'm seeing how far I can
Well, we
get.
have world premieres, right?
Yeah, I think there's a couple more Clive songs
you play
I'd like
the
to
first
hear.
3 tracks that I brought you down. Those are the first 3 tracks.
We
that
played all
nobody
3
else
of them.
had ever
We
heard.
played all 3 of them already. You missed it?
He's out of the room.
Whatever.
Oh, don't fucking whatever me.
Lord.
Now I've got to fucking play it.
Yeah.
What are you playing?
And what is that?
That's called a.
It helps if you
not
plug
It's
it
called
in.
a deaf drunk who doesn't know his own band.
It's not that. The fucking things come out of his earphones and he has no fucking clue. We're playing, that's what I told you, we're playing fucking Frankenstein.
Thank you, Tracy.
Oh, play it then.
I'm
That's
okay.
the bit. That's
Go
the-
out there and fucking listen to it on the speaker.
It's the first song he's played.
It's Have Love Will Travel.
This is one of my favorite songs.
I'm a little bully like a love vessel. No matter where I'll be, I'm looking for the woman that can satisfy me. Have love. Whoa, baby, we'll travel. Yes, you'd rather have love. Whoa, baby, we'll travel. I said, if you need love, yeah, baby, I'll travel. Travel. Yes, baby, baby, have love. Whoa, baby, we'll travel. I said, if you need love, yeah, baby, I'll travel. Well, I might have a horse, so hijack the plane. Take a ride in a black box behind the misery train. I've been wandering like a creature with an out of breath. It's your kind of love, flower. Man, you said I have love. Whoa, baby, we'll travel. Yes, you'd rather have love. Whoa, baby, we'll travel. Said if you need love, yeah, baby, I'll travel. Said if you need love, yeah, baby, oh, I'll travel.
Chaotic Radio, because the rest is just a waste of time.
Oh
Chaoticradio.com, a beautiful, disastrous, wonderful Thursday afternoon.
That's fucking great music.
It is. It's haunting.
You mentioned, Clive, and I know before the show you gave me a CD and I put it on, and one of the first things I said was, yeah, it sounds like very, I say early Susie and the Banshees because that was another band that I just kind of went, after about 3 years, I didn't listen to anymore. And then she's still releasing albums today.
She is.
And I have no clue what they sound like. Do you know what they sound like? Do you listen to any of it?
I've listened to a little, but to me, it's not the same. You know,
It's not. My daughter's a big Susie fan, and she actually does punk DJ back in New York. And yeah, it's not the same.
And you mentioned something.
Yeah, John McGeoch was the guitarist with the Banshees, and he actually went to art school in Manchester, and I met him weirdly enough in the studio in when we were recording the album in London with John Lydon. They both came in the studio late one night. They'd been partying with Andrew, the other guy that's in my band. And I got on really, really well with John, and we recorded an album together that never saw the light of day. It's called Pacific, with Glenn Gregory on vocals as well. There was two vocals.
So those recordings are somewhere, though?
Absolutely. I've still got them. They sound great.
Why'd you release them?
And God rest his soul, he's not with us anymore, John McGeoch, but he's one of the...
But you lit up when he said that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
One of the top 100 guitarists of all time. And a song that I used to play back to front, 7-inch record, you'll know it, Shot by Both Sides.
Oh, yeah, Magazine.
Magazine.
Yeah.
That's John McGeoch.
Oh, really?
McGeoch, yeah. Before he joined the Banshees. But there's a great story of John McGeoch within the Banshees, because the reason why Robert Smith joined them as a guitarist... While John McGeoch was on tour with the Banshees in Berlin, and somebody threw a flagon of ale on to the stage, and it hit him in the face. So he had 17 stitches in his face, and that's the reason why Robert Smith joined the Banshees, was because he was out for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
It's weird how fucking... You never know, the next corner you take, something's going to change your life, you know?
Absolutely.
Oh, all the time.
And talking about, you all of a sudden, like Shot by Both Sides, and that takes me back to the big picture of the thousands, millions of songs that we know. Then different ones that you know and he knows and that we have no fucking clue of. And I'm listening to brand new music today that was recorded in 1977. And I'm blown away by it. That's one of the greatest things. And I do want to thank all of you. We're not finishing, but I do want to thank all of you. Because we're a very fucking tiny little radio station in the middle of fucking nowhere. We can't do any of this without you guys coming in.
Well, Thin Man brought them all in. I said, bring your entourage, and
I'm not talking about the individuals in front of us right now.
Yeah, but if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't be here.
I guess we would never fucking show them.
No, we wouldn't.
No, he needed a ride. That's why he invited me.
See?
The truth comes out.
I just wanted to say that the reason why I mentioned John McGeoch is because the guitar reminded me of it on that last track.
Who is that? Your guitar?
Yes, that's
so. That's
awesome.
why you were so excited, because here we are talking about you.
Well, everyone always compares her to whoever.
Who else apart from Susie?
I
Who
keep
else?
hearing her. I'm hearing Kate Bush. I'm hearing
Kate Bush. That's who I was thinking of.
Kate Bush, Cocktail Twins from you and here and Johnny Marr,
Cocktail Twins.
It's sort of like this beautiful homogenization. Only it's really melodic, without being sellout melodic.
It's got a little Tori Amos-ish in there, if I dare say.
Oh, I think
She looked up. She looked up.
Janelle, if there was a one singer that you think you sound like, who would that be?
Somewhere over the rainbow.
I don't know.
No, that's cool, because you know what? Earlier on you said something. You were talking about how you went on YouTube and you found where your voice is. And although there are similarities it's not your voice, it's the whole song's sound that you're creating is more like we both kind of said it, some early Susie.
But it's unique at the same time. I mean, it is Kate Bush-ish, it is Susie-ish, it is, but it's unique. You can't really pigeonhole it into one little thing, because it has its own sound. It's a combination of like all that. It's haunting. It's very haunting. I like it.
Cool. By the way, early Susie, that's passe.
What was that, Kyle?
I said, I caught your little slip up. Yeah, you can't cornhole it.
Yeah.
We got toys for that
yeah,
shit.
yeah, it's right here. I hear the toys for that again.
Early Susie is actually not the phrase. It's pre-Versace Susie.
You can call it whatever you
there
want to
we
call
go.
it. You know?
Once you went Versace, that's a different Susie.
I don't know, but you know what? She's got such a. I only discovered.
It's the vibrator. We got a phone call.
Is there something I can throw at?
Hello, hello. Who's calling? You're calling chaoticradio.com.
Know what you're talking.
Hey, this is Brenna Thomas.
Brenna, oh, I bet you're liking the goth part of this show, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm excited for it.
This Brenna does goth shows.
Oh, awesome. Where?
And I was telling her about you guys, both you guys, but all three of you guys, the band's here, and a girl. But I'll pass you their music. They're really good, and I think we have a prize for you, Brenna, from Thin Man from 45 Grave and Frankenstein. What do we got for Brenna?
Brenna,
Jeremy?
relax there, girlfriend. Relax a little
She's
bit.
excited. What do we got for her, Jeremy?
What do we need? Something again.
More wine.
We're thinking probably
More wine?
something not with.
Jeremy's decided to act like a
Here,
drunken
give her a
fool
shirt.
at this point.
Brennan, I'll tell you what we've got. This is the best prize of the night. Operation Mockingbird's T-shirt. Deceive,
awesome.
manipulate,
cool.
and control.
And
I
a
like
poster,
that.
and I'm going to get you
I
a,
like
a
that.
Night of the Demon poster.
Who stole all my posters?
I have them right here.
Exciting.
I have them. Jeremy,
I'll
you
give
threw them at
Clive
me.
Farrington's Dead Artist Syndrome download card. How's
Okay,
that?
and the
Mine?
download
No, I've
card.
got it in my pocket.
Oh, he's got it in his pocket.
And she's
There
getting
you
a
go.
Night of the Night of the
And-
Demon poster.
Hey Clive, are you gonna like give
Fantastic.
flights and tickets away to go and see you in Miami or anything like
I
that?
wish I could.
So Brenda, I'm going to pass you the information. I'll get
Clive's
you the
gonna
stuff.
give you a kidney.
All right, awesome.
Hey, Brenner, have you got any questions for the
Satan
bands? Well, I don't want you to just
Yeah,
come on,
Satan
grab their fucking stuff. You got any questions for any of the bands?
Let's see. Where are they? Do they have any upcoming shows?
Which band? There's all a bunch of them here.
I'm looking for one. What do you got?
Let's do all of the bands.
Okay, we'll start with Clive.
I've got Miami coming up next week if you can get over there, and Mexico City the day after that, next Friday and Saturday.
You need a plane ticket, Brenna. We'll go.
I
Field
know.
trip.
I'm like, hey, I'm down. I love adventures.
Okay, Jeremy, where's your next show? Frankenstein.
Next show is over in
Germany, right?
Leipzig, Germany.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's
Take me with you.
cool.
I'm taking you with me.
Okay,
Dead
Brian.
Artist Syndrome will be playing the second you give us a call. And,
Oh, that's right. You know what? They're playing the next drink and drive.
Yeah, we'll play whenever you like. Just give us a call. We cost too much, so we play for free because you couldn't afford us.
An Operation Mockingbird, you're playing Long Beach.
We're playing Long Beach at Blacklight District Lounge on June 7th. And for the Day of Music Festival in Fullerton at Continental Room on June 21st.
And both of those are worth going to. Blacklight District Lounge is what it is. It's not bad. It's not
It's a
great.
little dive bar that plays
It's a little
punk.
dive bar,
Yeah,
but you know what?
but it plays music.
It's a good night
Yeah.
out. And if you're going to see these guys there, it's going to be fucking great. And you
Yeah,
can wear
that
their
sounds
T-shirt.
good. Yeah, if you gotta see these guys, you may as well.
What do you say? I don't know what he said, but he's still alive, and that's all I care is that when he leaves,
He said if you got to
he's
see
still
these guys.
alive.
I'm pouring him some more wine.
Don't
Jeremy.
fucking pour it. Some kid died today of a caffeine overdose.
Okay, I'll give it to him. Here, give it
I'm
to
behind
me.
my friends. They'll kill you on your way
He
in.
gets better with more wine.
Brenna, thank you so much, darling.
Thanks, Brenna.
Thank you, Brenna.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Chaoticradio.com, a beautiful disaster. We still got a few more minutes, maybe. And
I thought you said he had a bag of adult toys.
he does.
Not just a
He's
vibrator.
hiding him though because we're not playing his music.
Is that what he's doing? Oh, well, fuck it. Let me play
Champagne
it.
stopper.
Champagne stoppers.
It is a champagne stopper. Look at
He's ticked off because you haven't played his whole album frontwards to back.
I told him he play his new
Night's
music.
not
We'll premiere it.
over.
We haven't premiered it yet.
Here it is, and fuck it. I want to keep him
Are
happy.
you
And
gonna
I'm
play
not...
one of my fucking tracks?
Put your headphones on, you deaf cunt.
What are you? Oh, I just told him on the way. I never heard you guys say the C word.
Put him on. Come on.
It's the fifth fucking track I play. He doesn't even know it's his own band.
stabbed him in the death later.
So now, question: is that Frankenstein? Because you told me it's the first 3 tracks. So is that your band? Is that your band playing?
He wouldn't know his band if you put a
No,
gun to his
seriously,
head
because
right
I
now.
want to keep everyone happy. I'm trying my best, and it's not easy.
Yeah,
with
that's actually the very first time that anybody has ever played the
This track.
new.
This is new
World
stuff, right?
premiere.
This is the world premiere.
All right,
for
because
all
that's
of
all I want.
Frankenstein.
Because I care and I love.
What's it called?
This track is called "Gimme Goat."
Gimme Goat?
Some goat.
Gimme Goat.
Instead of lamb.
It's a hollow.
Instead of lamb,
Clive
because
throws that little extra in there. Give me a bastard.
You know, most world premieres start without the guitarist talking with his tongue banging against his teeth.
yeah, bring it up.
But let's do it without sin.
Well, there you go. You can't fucking argue with that, can you? I'm not putting this back on. That was just background music. That was background music for fucking Thin Man to go, dude, thanks for playing my song.
Oh, thank you.
It was good.
I'm glad it was background music.
No, yours wasn't background music. No, I'm not playing it yet. No, I'm not playing it yet. It's the big. You remember you said there's 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes getting everyone.
Yeah.
I might just for about the next 2 minutes. I'm gonna go. Thin Man, you ready?
Yes.
Do you know what this tune is?
I don't know what this tune is.
It's
I've
off his
never
new
heard this
album,
one
Who
before.
Stole My Goat?
I like the Gimme Goat though. Wait, before we do the next song, where can people get? Oh, I've been muted the whole time.
Yeah, the whole fucking time.
Wow.
You're on that whole side of the table. We're
Why
listening.
do you mute the dirty side?
Where can people get a goat?
No, that Gimme Goat song, I like it. Where can people buy it, Jeremy?
Oh, the new album's coming out next week. So
Well, I'll be playing again on Thursday for the local Catch Rig, and I'll definitely play. I'm gonna play all the songs.
You
off
got the
that.
CD? Play
Yes.
all of them.
Yes.
Remind me not to listen. I'm gonna go to the 80s.
Wow, what a fucking dick.
Yes, and it's a very large one. I've been
As much
staring
as I
at
love
it.
you and everything, but hey, come on now.
When's your birthday?
You two are the same size.
My birthday
Fuck
was
off.
last Friday.
Was it?
My dick's bigger than yours, so come on.
That doesn't.
I gotta see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, wait,
I'll play another song. I'll play
We're
another
live.
song. I promise you I'll play another song. I love it.
Wait, I promised you.
Oh, promise! I get it, Clive. I'd have never known.
Dude.
See how quick I throw that around?
Yeah,
That
you're
was
quicker than I
awesome.
thought, dude.
That's like that
The wine's working.
anything thing, you know.
Anything.
Whoever thought it was about a guy? You know?
All right, guys, we're fucking done. Like we're done.
Wait, after that, yeah. After
No, we're
that,
gonna play one
done.
more song.
I want to thank you for playing all of my music tonight. I'm sure I'll sell one record.
Well,
If you sell one, it's one more than you would have sold.
I do have my
Damn
Thursday. Look
straight.
what look what Cat Dragged In radio show. I'm gonna be playing all your guys' music on that show on Thursday for sure.
I was
Jeremy, I'm
just
gonna play your
teasing.
other songs
I'm
on
just
there
a
as well.
chauffeur.
Scott,
So,
Yes.
are you mute? Everyone's muted.
Yeah, I'm muted.
Scott, Janelle,
Yes.
thank you so much for coming
Thank
in.
you for having us.
Appreciate it. Fucker.
Thank you.
Touchy.
Oh, come on. You know that's a term of endearment.
You like the dirty side.
Love it. Love it so much.
He
Seriously.
loves the
You know
dirty
what? We don't try and do any fucking scripts on this show. We
There's
just have
never
a
a
laugh.
script.
It's all it's about. It's about the music. I've never had fucking there's 4 different fucking kinds of you know.
It's about the music. Now I really feel like shit because you didn't play anything of mine.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, man.
I sounded good.
No.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't.
Yes, I fucking did.
He did. He did.
Didn't.
He did.
Didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
you
played
yep.
one.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
No.
he did.
No, I didn't.
Nope, not
Clive?
not a single
Called
one.
Heaven
Not
Knows.
one.
I promise you I will.
Next time.
I have my Thursday show, Brian. I'll be playing on Thursday.
Yeah, to quote Frank Zappa, "Kiss is not a
next.
fuck."
KaticRadio.com.
Good
Thank
intro.
you for everybody coming on the show. Probably the most difficult show I've ever done.
I came on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a bottle of spunk to go with it.
Yep. He's got the bottle of spunk.
Cat Monroe, thank you.
Thank you, Dutchie.
Enjoy your gifts.
I got the spanking stick. That's all I need.
Need a friend.
It's for my paint too.
Don't look to a stranger. You know in the end, I'll always be there. And when you're in doubt, and when you're in danger, take a look all around, and I'll be there. I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. I promise. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. But if you wait around a while, I'll make you fall for me. I promise you I will. When your day is through, and so is your temper, you know what to do. I'm gonna always be there. Sometimes if I shout, it's not what's intended. These words just come out with no cross to bear. I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right